Hello everybody, Multipan37 back here with another review, this time of the deluxe Kachidoki, actually it's a double review, what am I saying, of the deluxe Kachidoki lockseed and deluxe Hinawa Dai Dai DJ Ju, or the DJ gun as I call it, from Kamen Rider Gaim. These are for his power-up form that isn't really his final form, but the lockseed for his powered form, like his powered up form, not his final form, but his powered up form, and his weapon. I'm gonna call it the DJ gun because DJ Ju means DJ gun, and I'm just gonna call it the DJ gun. I had these for a while now, but just wanted to get everything else out of the way before I actually review these, and I'm missing a couple of things, but most are on their way. Others I have to wait to get. You can see my Dai marker over there too. So let's take a look at the boxes. The boxes, then the Kachidoki lockseed, and then the Hinawa Dai Dai DJ Ju. So here we have the box for the Kachidoki lockseed. We have gaim, Kachidoki arms. My 8th grade teacher, for whatever reason, just when I first told him about this, I don't know why I would tell my 8th grade teacher. What am I saying? I think I might have said 9th grade. Yeah, 8th grade teacher. I'm gonna be in high school next year, so he said that I don't know, he liked the sound of it. I don't know if he was joking because I could hardly tell with that guy. You know, he would always say it when I would mention it. I don't know why, but he does. He would. I don't know. I'm not gonna say his name though. I don't know if he wants me to or not. So yeah, Kachidoki arms right there. That's where the lockseed used to be. And unlike the others, I don't think it says Kachidoki lockseed anywhere on the sides. But it does have the gaim logo there, and then just that. Bottom is Kachidoki arms and a bunch of gibberish. Back is everything you're gonna do with it. And yeah, and then here we have the box for the Hinawa Dai Dai DJ Ju. So here we have gaim, Kachidoki arms, the Hinawa Dai Dai DJ Ju there, you know, the title up there. Kachidoki lockseed is not included in the set, kind of says it right there. The two modes, Ju mode and Taiken mode. I'm gonna Taiken mode, whatever. Gaim holding it in Ju mode, and then this one I think is Taiken. Yeah, Taiken mode, and then bottom is gaim, Kachidoki arms. And then on the back is everything you're going to do, and I'm still missing those two lockseeds. I don't know. I have them on back order on Hobby Link Japan. Who knows when the frig they're going to get here. Sometime this summer. I don't know. So let's get down to business. So I'm gonna do it this way because the weapon is actually pretty big, especially when it gets to Taiken mode. And obviously, I have my Muso Saber stored here for obvious reasons. I'm not sure if you can see it. I don't have a. I wish I had a mirror back there. Gosh! Yeah. Of course. Yeah, I have this set to orange arms.
Yours? We're babysitting them. Yes, this is Philip Baum, and that's his sister, Kelly Baum.
Boarding passes?
They are also riding in the first class section with us.
Go ahead.
Anyway, I'm gonna move this chair out of the way. Anyway, let's start with the Kachidoki lockseed. Now here it is. Very nice. It's supposed to be an upgrade of the orange lockseed. You can kind of tell it right there. They do look the same. There is no other lockseed like it. This is unique. It kind of, to me, it looks like it basically looks like the offspring of a regular lockseed and an energy lockseed. That's kind of what it looks like to me. I mean, you can tell because it has the translucent parts that an energy lockseed would have, but at the same time, it has more sound effects like a regular lockseed would have. You know, the scash, the ore, and the sparking, like that. You get the gist of it. And there is only one type of lockseed that are like this, and it has a different code, KLS01, and KLS actually means Kachidoki lockseed. And the number one is just that this is the only one. Anyway, I'm distracted at something. So, and this does have a unique opening system. Unless you get the candy toy version, the opening system will be over here and it'll look smaller. The opening system for this is you push it inward like that. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn it on. Dumb me. But yeah, you can kind of get the gist of it. And I also would have forgotten the activation button. I say it's an activation button because it doesn't have embezzling sounds. That's the sound it makes when it turns on. I really love that. You know, oh, you will hear that a lot from this lockseed, and then you will hear me just loving that to death. Anyway, the button back here will activate 4 sound effects. I don't know what any of that means. Can somebody please tell me? Anyway, let's switch out orange. And then swap it out for that's the opening sound. And when we open this up, by the way, we have the cut orange, or the cut orange, well, I'm going to call it orange, and then the weapon, Hinawa Daidai DJT, which I'll show off later. Anyway, let's do this again. What that? Kachidoki Izat Shuji. Hey, oh! I love that. I just love that. That is the best sound effect ever. And of course, it has the 3 attacks. Gosh. I almost expected it to say orange. Thing about this is, in the show, this is like an artificially created lockseed. Like, I remember DJ Sagara, I don't know how to pronounce it, Sagara, he took an orange, like when he's talking to Kota, he takes an orange, turns the orange into a metallic orange, and turns the metallic orange into this thing. And then 2 is Ore. And then sparking is 3. And under normal circumstances, I would use this in the... However, even though it is possible, I don't have to. I think I ripped that off of somebody. I will reference a lot of the other YouTubers and shows and whatnot. You know that from me by this point. I don't know. Because it normally goes in the Hinawa Dai Dai DJ Ju. Or I'm DJ gun. I'm going to call it the DJ gun. So it normally goes in the DJ gun. And speaking of the DJ gun, this is actually awesome. This is pretty big. This is really big. Especially in Dai-Ken mode. I'm going to call it Dai-Ken mode. You got the little orange right here, the turntable. These pipes are actually translucent for the lights in the Muso Saber later on. Battery compartment, on-off switch, and, metallic paint, and everything that makes this toy worth it. And this is actually the final weapon. This is This isn't the weapon for his actually this is the weapon for both his super form and his final form. And the reason it's the final form is because it is actually pretty big. It wouldn't make sense if they... Who knows? Maybe he'll get some kind of secret weapon that we don't know about. I don't know. Anyway, let's turn on these sounds. That's the on sound, and I love the way it says it. And we got the little settings for the the music, the low, the medium, the high. Let's start with the normal shooting. You got circling through the green, yellow, and red lights. And this is actually the button for the lockseed to remove it, which is actually kind of handy because if you're holding it, at the right angle, holding it like this, and then just removing it like that. So I like it how they kind of, depending on the angle that you have it in, that is actually a good place to put the release switch. Like this thing. Anyway. There is this, the music. So to activate, the special shooting without the lockseed, Anyway, spin the turntable to activate the sounds. Now, you can't shoot it just by hitting the turntable once. Otherwise, it'll just do a normal sound effect. You gotta actually do it a second time. However, you can cheat with it and just rapidly spin it. That's a little way to work through it. And then, that's a normal blast. This one is like a pressurized cannon, like a big ultimate blast kind of thing. Actually, I think it would make more sense if I did it like this. And then, there's a rapid fire for the high. So there's that.
Now there's going to be a conversation. So get this. My ex-husband Carl,
And the charge sound effects for the Kachidoki lockseed. Just put it in there. Now, it doesn't matter if you set it on low, medium, or high. It will do this exact same blasting sound. However, it does matter how many explosions you get if you spin the turntable. If I do it once... So 1, 2, anything lower than 2 will just do 2 blow-up sound effects. 3 and higher. We'll do 3 explosions. And it doesn't matter if I had it set too low or high. It literally doesn't matter. And you get the little oh at the end. And yeah.
Alright, Airhead. Why were you two bringing timers for bombs to this airport? Okay, see, my friends are...
It was his fault. I didn't want to bring the timers for the bombs to the airport. I wanted to go to a petting zoo. Just tell us about the bombs.
I'm trying, there's just two kids.
I just wanted to pet a baby sheep.
Anyway, I got distracted for a moment. Now you can insert regular lock seeds. However, it'll give you a different sound effect because the Kachidoki lockseed has a little opening to put for this little button so it doesn't hit it. When the button does get hit, it'll give a different sound effect, and the lockseed, the regular lockseeds and energy lockseeds don't have the holes. So if it gets pushed down, if you listen closely, it's actually saying fruit basket. And that's actually a spoiler to the Kiwami lockseed, which not much of a spoiler at this point. Does give you a different blasting sound effect. No need to worry about that department.
I don't think you boys have any idea how much trouble you're in.
I'm in trouble.
And I got a
You're explaining.
Will you let me explain? All you're doing is making this worse.
Well, I can explain stuff just as good as you can.
Well, it's my turn.
No, it's not.
anyway. I had to get rid of the message. Anyway.
What are you doing?
Anyway, you can combine this with the Muso Saber, and this is actually my favorite part. Hit this button right here, flip out this part, and this moves, so you can latch it and unlatch it. And it actually does release the blade part up here. So this is the Daiken mode. So that part comes out, and yeah. This is actually a pretty big sword. And then, of course, the Muso Saber sounds. The little tubing for the lights. You can do it in gun mode, too. Anyway. And then, you know, it's actually pretty big. And, warning ahead, I don't think it's a good idea to grab this thing by the Muso Saber because there is a lot of mass sitting on top of this thing, and it could actually break something very easily. So don't grab it by here. And It's kind of like, what was it, the Metagabryu from O's, how even though the trigger was at the bottom, you had to grab it by the one at the top, otherwise you could risk breaking it. And the only real way to work around it is if you want the sound effects, hold both, or just switch it to gun mode. Not the case here, because the second handle is, of course, where the sound effects are. So, like that. Maybe if they did that beforehand. But I guess they're learning from their mistakes. So, let's set the Kachidoki lockseed for the final attack. And noting, it doesn't matter if I spin the turntable or the volume or the turntable in this mode. It doesn't work. You'll always get the same sound effect no matter what. I don't know why I took that stance. I just felt like doing that. I'm sorry. Let's do that again. Oh, shoot. Wasn't in there all the way. And I forgot to do the power sound effects. And in this mode, you can't use the turntable when the lockseed is in there. And that's the same sound effect if you hold it down. Anyway, you can also insert a regular lockseed into here. So when you insert a regular lockseed in here, it will also say fruit basket and give a different attack sound. And I'm pretty sure, I lost my train of thought, and I forgot what I was going to say. I'm pretty sure I forgot what I was going to say. What was I going to say? Damn it, I forgot what I was going to say. Don't you ever have one of those moments where you forget what you're going to say? Well, anyway. I forgot what I was gonna say, damn it. Anyway. Now, there is a way you can make this mofo bigger. Try attaching the Dai Maru onto here. You can do this. It makes for a pretty good weapon. Like a pretty good weapon if you don't like the size of it. You can make it longer if you have the Dai Maru. But this will make it a lot more difficult to... Like, if you like playing around with it, it will make it a lot more difficult to swing around with the sheer weight of that thing on there. So, you can do that. And I almost forgot, there is one sound effect that the Kachidoki lockseed has. That's when you insert the key in the keyhole here. And I'm going to go ahead and do it just for a little teaser. But I don't have the key, the Kiwami lockseed. I ordered it, but it's being shipped. However, I discovered there is something else I could use. If I can find it, that is. A Ranger key from the Power Rangers, a Power Rangers Ranger key, the American Ranger keys. This is the metallic one from the other, like, key pack for Super Mega Force, the girls. And it comes with a metallic key. I decided to do that. So what would happen is it would hit the button. You can't just do it like this, otherwise no sound effects would happen. So you have to hit the button and then... right there it'll say Dai Shogun. And we have a little picture of Kachidoki arms down here, and then the fruits, the various different fruits that they have. We got orange, pine, I think that's peach, that might be cherry, okay, peach, cherry, dang it, I can't like see, melon energy, lemon energy, and whatever else those two are. And it's a lot more easier to tell with the Kiwami lockseed, because it does the same thing. It's easier to tell what fruits are in there than this one, because it's really hard to tell. And I'm not going to do the sound effects yet. I'm not going to use the knife yet. And to reset it, you just do this. Now all of a sudden it's late, because my phone died and I wasn't able to get the video for a long time, and now all of a sudden it's late. Sorry about that. Where was I? Yeah, I was resetting that thing. And so I'm not going to do the Kiwami sounds, like for the Scotch overday sparking, because I'm going to wait until I actually get the lockseed. So I'm gonna make you guys wait. I'm gonna make you wait. If you don't, you think you should see it now? Well, guess what? I really don't care. I don't care. I stopped caring years ago. Anyway, this is a cool toy, and this is really worth adding to your collection. So is this lockseed. These two make an awesome pair, and yeah. And I like how this thing can, it has different sounds depending on what lockseed you use. And dang it. Yeah, and of course it'll do the regular and energy lockseeds will hold down the button and do the fruit basket. But I guess that kind of plays into what happens later on in the series. So these items are actually worth getting. Now, I don't have the boxes anymore because it's real late and I decided to put them away, but whatever. I don't know why I said that. But I will see you guys later. Take care.